really good question of abortion. Because, for instance, in many countries, what has happened is that abortion is something that is denied for women that is not HIV positive, but abortion is something that is incentive, that women that is positive, they are incentivized, they are encouraged
right.
to make abortion. And meanwhile, we have thousands of women dying because unsafe abortion.
Right.
So how is the discussion here?
I think I would like once again to dwell with the group I was talking about, the out of school youths who actually are already infected with HIV by virtue of their path. And you're very right, because you find, because we are right here in the center of the slums, the backdoor abortions in this youth is really high. We've not been able to carry out a detailed survey on it, but we do know, because we will be called at any one time, someone is going to tell us client A, B, C, and D is in such and such hospital or such and such clinic, and we go and try to find out what is happening, and what comes out is actually that they are trying to procure an abortion. Why? Because once again, because of the lack of education and the fact that you are positive, so you are a goer, so why would you bother anyway? And then, because you're already coming from a very disadvantaged community, it seems like the way out, but in a very unsafe way, because even the resources are not there. Even the clinics are not there. It becomes a bit challenging to kind of do a very clean, as much as we want a very clean follow-up of out-of-school youths who are infected with HIV in our organization. The reason being they move all over the place. But what we do know is that and that is why we introduced the concept of reproductive health, family planning options, and couples testing.
In Central, in the old constitution, abortion in Kenya was illegal. In the new constitution, abortion is allowed when the mother is at risk.
Not in case of rape.
But you see now, anybody can say they are at risk. There's so many backdoor clinics here performing the abortion at a fee. They are making money.
Even peers.
Yeah.
One just decide that they are an expert in doing abortion. For maybe like 500 shillings, or you can pay later in installments, and they insert, pipes and all sorts of manner of crude weapons, and so these children die, or they lose their lives. So for us, these ones who we are already our umbrella, that's why we took it. That was actually the latest edition of our programs. We took it upon ourselves to actually help them, one, to delay the debut of the pregnancy. Two, to avoid it, whether you're positive or not. Three, if you may be so much a bit away from us, there are family planning options. At least, the condoms, the pills, the everything, including referrals. We don't just tell them they are there. We tell them where to find them. And we network with organizations that offer these services. And then, of course, the last one is to be able to encourage or to up the testing within the peer groups. Like, okay, you are HIV positive by virtue of birth. What about the status of your boyfriend or partner? Yeah.
One of the major issues contributing to these things like HIV and AIDS and these unsafe abortions is poverty. Because some girls are getting married because the parents cannot afford to educate them. They don't have the money. Then when they get pregnant, they cannot take care of the kid. And again, maybe they are not even with that husband because they cannot sit together. They cannot afford to live together.
So I think that the discussion of abortion is something we need to look within the agenda of sexual reproductive health and rights, and trying to push for safe abortion to everybody who needs and who wants to do it, because we know from the experience that when a woman wants to make an abortion, she will go for that.
Yeah, she'll do it.
She will do it.
Regardless of what the law says. Yeah, she will.
She will.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she
And
will.
she was the one to know if she wants or not.
Right.
But she should have the right
Right.
to do that in safe conditions, because we are losing too many women to unsafe abortion in the world. So it's too complicated.
So now you can imagine, you add all that, plus all that, and put it in a HIV positive teenager.
Sure.
Add all that.
Sure.
That's a death sentence and a rubber stamp on it.
Sure.